The way I was confident coming to stadium, I even told my wife, Mama Wawa, that if we can lose this game, I'm going to come back and twerk the whole night. Immediately after the final whistle, she sent me a screenshot that I've already downloaded a work by Rihanna.
Are you going to twerk tonight?
No way.
Work. So guys, the World Cup has finally started, and Charlie, it's been a lot dramatic and a lot of things happening. You know, the first match, which was South Africa versus Mexico.
Maybe with an opening here, and that is the only goal of the World Cup. Scored by Julian Quinones. Here, looking for the run of Gutierrez. Oh, a risky challenge. The referee has a look, it's a free kick. And the punishment here is going to be severe. It's a red card.
He's really clever, Gutierrez. His touch takes him across the defender. That touch there means that any contact from Titole and it's big trouble.
Now Mexico flood forward with 5. That's a great ball. Jimenez! That should be the point in the bag. And already a big first step to qualification for Mexico. A long way towards the knockout stage. It finishes here at Mexico City Stadium. Mexico 2, South Africa 0.
Where Mexico, you know, won the game 2-0. And you know, South Korea also played against Czechia, which was I think 2-1. Yes, 2-1 against Czechia. And also Canada played against Bosnia, which ended 1-1. And also USA, Charlie, USA played a very good game, and they scored Paraguay 4-1. Charlie, 6. All right, so let's talk about the most interesting one, which is the South Africa versus Mexico. Now, this match, it was a very, very interesting and dramatic match.
Where are you from? We're Nigerians, but we live in England. Nigerian? Yeah. All up in Mexico.
Yeah, we're Mexico.
Mexicans today, man. Yes. Let's go, Nigeria.
You know, off field, not on the field. On the field, it was kind of boring. And South Africa, you know, most Africans, every African, the only African supporting South Africa is actually South Africa. Every African country was supporting Mexico. And guess what? This put a whole lot of psychological pressure on the South African team, and they were just playing rubbish. Like, they were playing like rough game. Like, they lost every composure because, Charlie, the pressure was very tough. And Mexico won the game and made us so happy. The first match actually had 2 red cards, one for South Africa, one for Mexico. Now, the other matches were okay, but Charlie, the USA match, which was, you know, last night, was a very great match. Charlie, USA really played, and there'll be a very troublesome team when you meet, because Charlie, the game they were playing is crazy. Seriously, what do you guys think? The funny thing is that South Africans will be still blaming the referee. they will not take responsibility of their actions. They will be blaming others. You are in your country. You are in your country. You are in your country, and then you are blaming others for coming to take your jobs. If they are coming to take the job, it means you are lazy. In Ghana like this, Ghanaian will work for whatever amount as long as he has no other option. But you are there claiming what you want the job to pay better. You want this, Charlie. You are not serious. You are not serious. You are not willing to work, and that's the fact. You are not willing to work. You will never come to Ghana and see Ghanaians complaining about foreigners taking our jobs. Nigerians and other, nationalities, when they come here, they come doing their own business. It's rare to see a foreigner employed in Ghana. And the same thing applies to Nigeria. When you go to Nigeria, it's difficult because we love to work. You are the only lazy African country, seriously. And right now, the match you played, by now you are blaming the Quinones, or what's his name, the black guy who represented Mexico and scored you the first goal. By now you are accusing him, and he's black. Why is he playing for Mexico? Why is he playing for Mexico? He's taking their jobs. This South Africa and Africans, people will be wondering what's the reason. And this kind of hatred towards South Africa is actually started by South Africans themselves. They brought it upon themselves because recently they have been attacking black immigrants in their country. Black immigrants, African people who came to their country, and the funny thing is that the Africans in their country are working. They are working like legitimately, and they are abusing these people. You go to a person's shop and loot the shop. Police people are there standing with you, and guess what? People will be saying the government is not having a hand in it. No, I think the government is having a big hand in it, because why would policemen be on the grounds when they are attacking foreigners?
Do you know what South Africa is so rich? How many people are here in South Africa? Almost 100 million people in South Africa. Okay, so what is the GDP of South Africa? It's more than billions of rands. I'm saying, if this government, if these people of South Africa come together, this country can afford to give each and every South African 1 million rand a year for the rest of their lives. We are so rich. That's why all these countries all these guys from other countries want to come and stay in South Africa, because they know what we don't know.
But there'll be and police will do nothing. And after everything, the guy leading the people, he'll be handshaking the police, and they'll be happy greeting him. And after he led the people to loot a shop of a huge amount of bread, the police, like, it's crazy. They came to him and thanked him with his share of the bread. It's insane. Seriously, it's insane. Because even this World Cup thing, back somewhere in, I think, when England hosted the World Cup, the first time Africans will be part. Those times, like at that time, the team which will be representing South Africa was all white. Like, they had two teams. One consisted of both blacks and white South Africans. But then there is another one which was recognized by FIFA, and that team consists of only pure white South Africans. And this is sad, because back then, Ghanaian president at that time, Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, actually led the fight to fight for South Africans, black South Africans, to play and represent their country. So everything is not just about apartheid. Even sports-wise, Africans stood by them, and they protested against FIFA, and later South Africans abandoned the team consisting of the white South Africans, and then FIFA recognized the one which consists of both black and white South Africans. Crazy. But today they forget. Well, it's a great thing that Mexico won the match for us. We are all happy. We are happy and chilling. And their next match, we will never support them. They have to lose every single match. Anyways, my name is Sars. If you have not subscribed, kindly subscribe. If you are watching us on TikTok, kindly follow. See you next time. Peace.